guys. So we are live today. We are waiting for NFP. Exactly, we don't know what's gonna happen, but honestly, we just have to look at the market. At the market, what it's doing. Currently, this is gold 5 minutes time frame. There are many ways you can analyze this. There are many ways you can try to predict what the market will try to do. So I stay in a multi-residential. You may hear sounds at the background, so there's a lot of kids in the compound. So and it was raining outside actually, and it's been raining. So this is like the 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart, it doesn't give us much of it. As you can see that this area is more like the market been in a range. Same thing as more something like this. But the difference, we can see that the market here, it broke below the structure here, and then we see market reverse in this area, which was more of a sell, and we see the market reverse in this area, come down, but then failed to break the levels, which is this one. Now we see the market again rejecting from these levels. So what are we anticipating? It's just a matter of trying to understand the structure and where the probability of the market would be the next step. So from here we can see this guy even just, I don't know if you can see it's just a spike, both sides. It's just the market what it created more of a doji candle, that like an undecisive candle, probably whether the market is gonna go the direction. So when we look here, I think we already can see something. There's a level of support here, and this would be something that I would be looking at like this. I'll definitely be looking for something like this, and maybe trying to catch these highs. But eventually it was already rejected. But basically I would have wanted it to create bodies maybe to these levels, so that I enter properly, then something like this, then take it all the way up there. So this is what I would basically look at as a form of, try to predict where the market would go. You can see this was a break, and this how you take this, you put it this way. That's a pure buy signal. That's a pure buy signal, you can see. So there's a high chance for buying gold, but don't say that sales can't be there. As you see, this is a structure. The market can come down just to break the structure or these levels and continue going down. But what we see, the structure that is more displaying is the buying structure more than the sell. Is what we see here. So yeah, this is what I think would happen. More of a buy than more than of a sell. But we'll wait and see. And then let me try to look at USDT. US30. So my Wi-Fi is a bit low, so it's gonna be slow because the weather is not it's not looking well. So let's see what's going on. See how slow it's lagging. It's too slagging. It's been bad. Ah, this is a very interesting one. We've been down selling, but already here you can see the momentum. The momentum of buy it's too heavy. So let's maybe look at it from a 4 hour time frame, trying to see what's happening. 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. Damn. It's more like a spike down there, you see. So go to a 1 hour. We can see that the market has been selling for the longest. For the longest. So let me try to go to daily. Try trading for a structure. Now we can see there's a structure here. There's a structure here that was broken. And then we can see there's a structure somewhere here. Right. These are essential structures we are looking at, and already you can see it reacted in the structure, but it never really formed structure. It's just a rejection. So a rejection, you never know about a rejection if it will go all the way up or if it's just a pullback. Then the market will continue with the direction of the trend. As you see, it's a big pin, very big pin. Then what we see here, let's go to a 15 doesn't give us anything. Here, more structure, nice one. Here now we have a beautiful structure that we can see that was formed here. So let me just get this and trying to mark this. You can see this beautiful structure, so we can anticipate that the market, if it doesn't touch here, I'm using the wrong. If it doesn't touch here, go all the way, we may expect the market to break below this level. We may expect the market to break below. So those are the two scenarios that we have here on the US 30. But you can see the fall has been crazy. The fall has been dramatic. It has been crazy. And also the news that has been happening right now, the Chinese imposing tariff fees and stuff like that. So we might be expecting a very huge sell for this nigga by the way we maybe we expecting buys or what. We might be expecting sales on this one. But it's just to wait and see. We have like 30 minutes or something left. So yeah, let's look at this other guy. Minus 100, same thing. But if I was to mark, you can see structure, structure somewhere here. Same thing applies. If it doesn't respect, we're gonna have something that's gonna come down. You're gonna have something that's gonna go all the way down. But because of the news that is coming out, there's a high chance for us to see the market pushing down. But there's hope. As you see, this is a break of structure. And we created a structure support here. So the market can touch and continue going up, or the market can break, continue going down. So we'll see what the market choose. I think this is what that I'm looking at right now. Um, as you see, this guy, like we are waiting for. You can see that's what it's doing, pushing down. So eventually in these areas, we might be looking for buys, or if it's not buys, it's gonna take us out. Then it goes up when the news come. But basically, it's more of a buy. As you see, people trade trend lines of try to mark this and tell you the touches and stuff. So we can see here the explosive, how explosive it was moving upwards. Then eventually we can see now it's coming down. So as this movement was up, we can expect this and say this might be a retest or something like that. So eventually you see how hard it's been. So there it is. So from here, let's see how it's gonna react into this area. Is it gonna try to force itself all the way down here, or is it gonna start reacting to show that it respects this area here? But we can see how explosive it's still moving down. It's still strong. So strong. There's a rejection and another one. But we definitely see what it would do. Let's check the USDT. We might be selling all the way down. Yes, as you see, it's pushing. Obviously, if I was a I was actually looking for a trade right now, I would eventually maybe look for a buy when it comes into these areas, into my support. I would eventually look for the buy to take it all the way. But as I said, the news that is coming out around the world is causing a lot of panic. So the US might not do well than they expect to do, because now countries are imposing the same tariffs that the US dollar is imposing. So it's more of a trade war that is happening now. It's affecting the market, the way the market is moving. Majority, the way the market is moving is just the news that is coming out. So now we have to pay attention to news, not just trade, and also avoid a lot of trading as the market is too volatile. Only trades that you feel that are gonna go your way and you're 100% sure about those setups. anything that you're not 100% about it, don't try to take it as a trade, because eventually it's gonna be one of those trades that would affect your psychology, your mindset. Because every lose you may think it's gonna be just a loss, but it doesn't occur like that. Most of the time, any loss you take sometime it affect how you're gonna take your second trade, how you're gonna react to your second trade. So it's mostly you have to ground that energy, so that energy of winning you don't lose it, because the moment you start feeling some type of way after a loss, so that's how you may start to lose now, because your mindset is not the way it was, or it's not at the state it's supposed to be. So those are certain things that you're supposed to get also. So now we see it's falling, like I said. Niggas falling, like I said. But eventually we want to see. The time is taking too long, though. It's like 9 past. So time is slow on my side. It's taking too long because I really wanted to see how it was gonna do. I really want to see what's gonna happen in NFP time. So I will just wait and keep looking. So you see, if we went with the shots, you're gonna get something there. You're gonna get something there. So hmm, yes, I still think it can drop. I still think it can drop. So, but let's not hope it will drop heavy. Let's not hope it will drop heavy, like go just beyond these levels. Because it's NFP, I think this nigga is gonna buy. I think gold is gonna buy. I really think gold is gonna buy. Um, um, but if gold is gonna buy, that means the US is gonna sell, right? So what now we wanna do is compare the gold and US pairs. What are they showing? Are they showing signs of sales? Are they showing signs of buying? Since we say this one we are more likely to sell, we gotta zoom to see if it's likely to sell or it's likely to buy from higher time frames. Um, so always I like to prefer to look at my chart without anything, so I can really see what's going on. This was a very strong impulse, then rejection, then here what would happen? This is a rejection. Now we want to look at this micro time frame to understand the structure. If this was like a breakout, then a retest, or what's going on. 15 minutes doesn't show anything. It doesn't show anything. So 5 minutes. See what I was saying might happen. You will honor support. So the question is, would the market still prefer to continue to come down, like I said here, or would the market from here now decide, no, now we are taking a different route, we are turning to go up, or so let me look at it in 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. Yes, let's go. So guys, I have a free group that's available, and a lot of you guys are not taking advantage of it because honestly, I've been giving out free signals and they've been working great, and it's just mind blowing that not a lot of people are aware of that group. It's just as like 15 or something like that people, participants or members. But when you look at other groups, which are there, people are not even sharing no signals or no any ideas of what the market is happening. But yet you find those people have followers which are just there to see people market signal groups pay for mentorships. I mean, why you gotta be in a group of somebody posting showing profits from the VIP group and you can't even get a free one signal? What is the point of being in such groups? I still don't understand. Being groups that are more productive, being a group that shares ideas, being a group that can help you maybe to alert you what's going on in the market, things like that. Don't just be in a group because you like somebody and you say they inspire you, but they're not giving you more information or knowledge. It's just you're inspired by the material stuff they have, and you don't have any knowledge from them. You're just inspired. That's not okay. Look out for people who, if they inspire you, they give out something that can edify you to be a better trader. And whatever you do, you have to make sure you're a better trader. So yes, as you see, this is the US30. Oh, this was actually the 1 minute. So you can even see just my small prediction I give out. Just see it did. Like I said, it touched. Then here it is again. It's touching there. You see from here to so. But I gave out like free for the last few weeks. It has been just winning trades, winning trades, winning trades, winning trades, one after another, one after another, one after another. So, sorry for that sound from the car outside. So, as you see, it's a lot that is happening. Same thing. Let's look at gold because I want to see how this is so beautiful. Uh, this looks like it might play well. I don't want to lie. It's very appealing to me. It's like it's telling me come here. But when I look at the higher time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, it doesn't fulfill what I was seeing in the smaller time frame. This is more showing the market wanna go down. That this explosiveness that you see here, it can also cause an explosiveness down there. As you see how strong this can be forming, it may be an indication the market might break down to all these levels for a downtrend. But as I said, the market gave out this weak candle, so I'm expecting maybe go a bit above it or something like that. But anything if it's possible since it's NFP, anything's gonna be possible. It's looking nice. It looks like a very beautiful buy. I don't wanna lie. It looks like a very beautiful buy. But you gotta know the market can go against you anytime. So that's why when you risk, you have to try to make sure that you risk accordingly to what you can afford to lose, because if you lose your whole money, you won't be able to trade other setups that you might be able to see, or even that were much more easier or easy to spot, then you would have lost your chance to maximize in those type of situations. So this is the same thing that I also face. Not saying that I'm like a perfect nigga, a guru or what, but I'm learning my own craft through my own mistakes, and also just try to make myself better, apply myself better in whatever I do. You see that uh, the sale that's going on around the market, I called it out a few days ago. It happened uh, in the group. People shouldn't trade a lot. Only if you want to trade, look for sales more than you would prefer buy. And it actually happened. And I called a sell actually in the morning for gold, which was perfectly, it went perfectly nicely. I sold low profit, and it's just, it doesn't motivate me since there's less people who are showing interest. Because if I had like more people who are more engaged into the group, then I would give more information in terms of whatever I know or that I could share. So here we just looking what the market is gonna do. We're still trying to decide and see what is the market plan. As I said, this it's more giving a sell in high time frame, but when you look at it in a 15 minutes time frame, it gives more of a buying, like a very nice buy. I don't want to lie, this would be a very nice buy. But when I go to a 1 hour, it's showing me that no, bro, I can go down, like I can really go down from this rejection. And then the market did this, but when I look at this impulse going down, and then the market came, tested, impulse going down, but it didn't break this level. So that's why I'm saying it might be the level where the market might try to do that impulse again to come and break this level to indicate a downtrend from this whole movement that has been happening here, or from here it would create the buy that we are seeing in a small time frame, because actually in a high time frame we can see it, we only can witness it here, right? That's where we can only witness it. And then let's look at US 30, US 30. um let's find out what the market is trying to decide. Are we selling or are we much nice? If I was to take a trend line, I would say uh, it looks more like a channel, but if it breaks down, we know that it might be looking for sell. But let's hope and see. Since I don't like using trend line most of the time, I just use them to more like give myself confidence to like be like, okay, this is where the direction I might go, what's what. But also I might use it just to try to explain to people what's happening, or make people be able to see certain positions. Overall, is a downtrend, but we want to see what it's going to choose. Is it going to choose the continuation of a downtrend, or it's going to break this level and look for buys. That's what we are currently looking in both Nasdaq, USDT, USDT. So in the market, you just have to prepare yourself. It's not a place where like you just come in and expect to just make it overnight. It's possible, yes, to make it overnight, but you gotta always try to give it your all since everything is not easy. The way the media displays it, the way people displays it out there, flaunting money, make it like, yo, this thing is that easy. But they don't show them the other side when they're blowing accounts and stuff like that, you know. Because honestly, losing is part of the game. You can lose more than you win, but it's a matter of how you apply yourself to the market because you can still be profitable even though you are losing. Maybe your win rate is 30%. You can even uh, be a profitable guy even at that level. So just that you just have to be careful on whatever you try to apply or whatever you try to trade. So there's a bit of somebody play some sound, a song outside. So I hope that sound doesn't come out and I don't get that copyright. you know. But yes, you wanna try to look out for all those things that would help you to have an edge in the market. So we are left with like 5 minutes, automatically 5 minutes for NFP. So NFP 5 minutes. So there's let's see what's happening. Overall, we are in a downtrend, but it's giving buy signs. Nasdaq, you can see, just look at it. If it just spike out, but also can spike down. So both ways, but the structure is showing more of a buying than a sell here, but the overall it's a sell. The structure here giving buy signs, but the overall it's a sell. So let's see the gold. The gold too, it was giving a buy, but look at it. You can see there's a problem here now. Like I said, from high time frame, you could see it was giving us a sell. You see, like I said, impulse. Then here, what would I expect? Another impulse. So that's how it's looking. And as you can see, the candle too is too strong. It's too strong, but let's see. And then here, the rejection down, then impulse, then the rejection indicating we're still in a sell. So the sell, let's see where the sell is gonna go. Let's see where it's gonna go. If these twos are gonna buy, then we know that gold is gonna sell. But if those twos they sell, then we know gold is gonna buy. Since we are just going, it's either against the US dollar or with the US dollar. It will be a very beautiful buy, I won't lie. Actually be a very beautiful buy. Beautiful. But high time frame show us, nah, bro, we wanna sell, we don't wanna buy, we wanna sell. So you see, it's buying, beautiful buy, beautiful buy. Think I haven't ate a bit. I gotta go and eat a bit later because my stomach is busy shouting at me. You know, here you see 1 minute, 1 minute. Let's go. Let's see gold. 1 minute NFP. 1 minute, or rather, let's put it at gold. Let's find out. Looks like it's selling. Looks like it wants to sell. There was a spike down. Let me see in 1 minute. Was that a really push? Excuse me. Was that a really push though? It's too. I wanna check something. Yeah, I wanted to check the time. I wanted to check the time and see what's going on. Like the move is so nothing. I was really expecting something right now. So this is giving a sell indication. Let's find out with those guys. These guys are giving buy. They're giving buys indications. So obviously then this we are looking to buy. Definitely trying to look for buys. But higher time frame is a chance for us to sell. There's a chance for us to sell, but we're definitely looking for buys. Buy Nasdaq, you get something. Buy USDT and sell gold. You'll be okay. I'll end my video there. So cheers guys, since now I got a call and I gotta attend to. Cheers. I'll see you later. I got disrupted by a call. So I guess here we just see what the market will do. We just see what the market will do just from here. So I think I'll see you guys on the flip. We'll end it here. You know, as you can see, it's all. We'll just wait and see. Like I said, Here we'll just see what's gonna happen. Looking like more of a sell, but don't forget that our structure is still there, our SL is there. So until that is taken, that's when we know that the sale is on. But we are still saying we are looking for buys, and that's it, guys. Cheers.